Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play Super Mario Odyssey for the Nintendo Switch. In the last video, we returned to the Lake Kingdom, we found all of the post-Bowser Power Moons, and then we activated the Moon Rock and started getting some of the Power Moons from that. And we're going to get quite a bit of moons today, let me tell you, because we're going to finish up Lake Kingdom, and then we're going to head to the Cloud Kingdom afterwards. And I want to get this out of the way right now. I'm sorry. Alright. So it's time for the Master Cup of Koopa Freerunning in the Lake Kingdom. And I want to get this out of the way now. So, that wall that used to have the stairs, but doesn't now, we actually have to triple jump and then hat jump to it. If we can do that, we'll have a huge lead. Try it again. I didn't have the, well, I wasn't close enough. But that's what you're supposed to do. Second try! I'll take it. And from here, we just need to keep on jumping all the way to that platform right there, where that flower trampoline is. If we can get to it, we'll pretty much have this thing won. Don't want to mess up too badly, though. Alright, perfect. We're there. Go, go, go. And 48.5 even. That did not take long at all. And the Gold Koopa still hasn't made his way here yet. I could have used this for the regular cup if I knew that I could do this. But thankfully, regular cup's really easy. Anyway, we now have number 40, I believe, which is the Master Cup Moon. And from here, it's time to start doing some stuff so that way we can get the rest of these coins. So if you're wondering what happens if you die with no coins or less than 10 coins, nothing. You just come back like you usually do. That's all. And this power minute we were seeing behind the columns was over here. Behind the floodgate, which I believe is number 34. Okay. What's next? I know. Let's get back to the terrace so we can see the rest of these power moons. And let's see here. Well, we can get that. Thankfully, this one is pretty easy to get your hands on. All you have to do is just activate this and then fly towards the moon. High Flying Leap, which I believe is number 35? 35. Alright. So, for the next one, we need to head down to the Water Plaza entrance. Remember how you got to Captain Toad? Well, we're gonna have to head down to where Captain Toad is again in order to get another Power Moon. But first, I want to get my hands on some coins because I know that I'm going to need them for what we're going to be doing here. Well, maybe for not for what we're doing here, but at least we're going to need them for the future. At the very least. And, hey, already at 150. I cannot complain. And I know there's got to be something hidden in here. Or is it? Nah, it's just that one power moon that I got ages ago. Alright. Time to get our hands on a cheap. And then we're going to dive down here again. And we're going to go down this rather long pathway that leads to where Captain Toad is. And if I can stop running in the walls, that would be great. Now, instead of facing Captain Toad, you face the other direction. There you go. There's deep down, which is 36. And what's 37? What is 37? Well, something tells me we're about to find out. All right. What is 37? Yes, I'm very aware of the Crazy Cup shop. What was 37? I need to look up the name again. Oh, dear. And I forget that Lake Kingdom comes before... Oh, right. Now remember. I know where we need to go now. We need to head back to where the Style Sisters were. That's why I can't remember this one. This one's so easy to get, and did you probably just forget about it entirely? Ow. Now, there are two ways you can... Well, there's only really one way you can get it. And you just have to backflip to this column. Handstand when you grab the top. And then just have Mario's back face this little platform, jump, and then you can ground pound here to get Rooftop of the Water Plaza, number 36. And with that, or actually, no, that's 37. 36 was the one near opposite Captain Toad. With that out of the way, we are now done with the Lake Kingdom. So we can now go to the Cloud Kingdom. Alright, and before I go, I might as well go for something completely random. And it's not that much different from what I was wearing at the beginning of the last video. Alright. It's time to head to the Cloud Kingdom. Because that's the next place we went on the main game itinerary. And I am going to get a drink of soda here before going on my merry way. Moonrock's not hard to find. It's across from the main arena area. We just need to make sure that we are good with our jumps as we do stuff. And then we can go meet Peach and Tiara and get number 2. It feels amazing to be so high up. I feel like I can see forever. This place looks like a pillow. The perfect spot for a nap. Oh, a power moon flew by earlier. You're collecting them, right? And we get the only other power moon that is available pre-Moon Rock. And you can only get it when you beat Bowser. It's Peach in the Cloud Kingdom. And there was that uncharted island that no one knew about, right? Someone should chart it. And, yeah, she'll be in the Lost Kingdom, but, well, we kind of charted it first there, Peach. Anyway, time to go over here. And we need to be very careful how we do things. Because it's still possible to fall. These platforms do not stay around forever. Alright, Moonrock time. So, when we activate the Moonrock, we don't get that many moons here either, just like in the Lake Kingdom. We only expand the amount of moons in the Cloud Kingdom from 2 to 9. So we're not going to be doing much here. Like, there's 5 on the main platform, 1 across from us, and then a 7th east of the main platform. And when we see the Moonrock and move it out of the way, we see a key block in the ground. The key is going to be right here, but you just need to be very careful about your jumps. Because you do not want to do this all over again. Thankfully, the game gives us a good angle to work with, which I will take. Just take your time. Be sure you throw your hat when you're close to the edge of the platform. Use your cap to give yourself a little bit of air if you need to. And you shouldn't have much trouble with this one. And this is crossing the Cloud Sea, which is number 5. I could warp, but, well, we don't have any checkpoints here. The only place we can warp to is the Odyssey. So if we want to go anywhere, we're going to have to do it by foot. We're going to have to hoof it. Now, close to where Peach is another moon. This is probably the hardest one to get that doesn't involve a certain challenge. And I can't believe I found that first try. You kind of have to use controller rumble to find this, because Mario's not even going to look at it. But we got Digging in the Cloud, which is number 3. And okay, you're the one that's flush with the hat, with the cloud hats. So I know what you're going to be. Ground pound this. Grab the notes. Thankfully, you'll have plenty of time. Stand near the compass points. When you throw your hat, and you'll get taking notes. Up and down. Reminds me of a song by Eddie Huntington. That is number 6. Alright. Hey. I'm not in the mood to lose coins now. You're the Moonrock platform. What are you? You're the one that's not flush with the cloud hats. So we're going to have some fun here. Take your time. But remember that you can't do this forever. At least the clouds are a lot closer to each other this time. Except when the game believes you do need a gap to play around with. Make sure you have a comfortable camera angle. Make sure you're at the edge when you jump so you get high above the clouds, which I believe is number 4. Alright. There's only 3 left, and they're all here. And guess what? One of them involves the Goomba picture. It's picture match time. I'm skipping through all the text so because we know how this works. We've done this before. We need 80 points. Let's go ahead and do this. And remember, you only need 5 parts for the Goomba. The eyebrows, the mouth, the eyebrows, the eyes, and the mouth. Okay. I know how this works now. If I know what I'm doing, I should be able to do this first try. I used the wrong eyes. I may not make it here. That's alright. No. That's a Mario part. As opposed to a Mario Party. Alright. I got the eyes messed up. I may get less than... That was far from the best. Didn't think I scored that low. Let's try this again. Wow, I was not very on with the... I was not very on with the eyebrows. Let's try this again. Alright. I do have a picture that I can work with. Let me see. Okay. I should be good here. And you need to go over here. Okay. Something tells me this feels about right. Could be wrong. Again. I do not want to use the whole draw on the TV with the Sharpie deal again. I feel like if I have to do that, I'm really desperate. Plus, it can be a pain to wipe off the TV. I think I did better here. 94. How is that a 94? Well, I guess I got at least that left half of it right and the mouth spot on. That'll work. And that will give us number 7, picture match. A stellar Goomba. I still consider the scoring methods for Koopa Trace walking in picture match a bit odd. At this point, I just don't even question it anymore. And now, the last 2. I'm saving the fun one for last here. So here we're getting the moon piece fragments. The moon piece fragments. I meant to call them power moon fragments. I don't know. I can never remember what the game officially calls them. But as you can see, you just have to avoid Goombas and Bullet Bills and Spinies and Potaboos and all that just to get everything. But at least kicking this Cooper around makes everything a little easier. Now here is where you can take a little bit of a shortcut. You can see that pipe over there, and if you take it, you'll be able to get to another Power Moon. We just need to be careful on the way. There are some platforms we can hit here to get to the pipe. Take a nice little detour. And if we run, we can get number 9, the 6th face. Now we just need to get number 8, which we get by just going through this normally. Now we gotta deal with a upside down. About to say, we're gonna have to deal with an upside down Hammer Bro, but well, we managed to get rid of him. I thought I would take a few more hits of a brick from below to do that, but well, I managed to luck out there. Alright. And thankfully, the game does give us a means of getting back to the start. And we just picked up number 8, King of the Cube. And with that, Cloud Kingdom's done. Just like that. By the way, if your headgear and your suit are not of the same kind, you just get a normal Mario when you're in 8-bit mode. So if you're wondering why 8-bit Mario did not look like my 3D Mario, all I have to do is just move the controller around slightly and that happens. So if you're wondering why your 2D Mario looks nothing at all like your 3D Mario, that's why. If you wear the pirate hat, you're going to have to wear the pirate suit so you can see Mario in both in 2D. It's a Teleview suit and it's a Teleview helmet. The Luigi hat and the Luigi suit, the Wario hat and the Wario suit, so on and so forth. You must have like suit and hat for said suit and hat to be seen in 2D. Otherwise, you just get a normal red shirt, blue overalls Mario. And now that I've explained that, and because we've cleared out 2 worlds in one video, it is now time to see how long I have been recording. I did all that in 23 minutes. That's amazing. Join me next time where we head to the Lost Kingdom and start looking for Power Moons there. Until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!